How many of you have like a strong, you don't have to confess what it is, but a strong compulsion or a habit? Okay? Logically, you know that it's bad for you, but you still find, like late at night especially, you find yourself doing it. Raise your hand if that's true. Come on, let's be honest. And you're like, why am I doing this again? Right? Or you seem to be addicted to a certain type of personality in relationships, those of you that are still dating, and you keep on finding yourself back with the same toxic person over and over and over again. You're like irrationally attracted to them, and then you find yourself in the relationship and you're like, what in the world am I doing here again? Come on, be honest. Yep. Right? A few of you. Right? And you go, why am I doing this again? Because your subconscious mind does not obey the same rules as your conscious mind. And you'll try to talk yourself out of it, and it doesn't work, does it? Yeah. But there are strategies that work, but you've got to communicate with the subconscious mind in a way that the subconscious will hear you and respond. And the bad news is, if you use logic and reason, you're unlikely to influence it. The good news is, if you use the right strategy, you can change your mind. And you can do it pretty easy. Not sometimes quickly, sometimes not. But you can do it pretty easily. Change is real, even when it's not logical. So what language does the subconscious mind respond to? Okay, he started to talk about it earlier. He says there's a never-ending stream of crazy stuff in there, right? That's one man's definition of the subconscious mind.
Feelings and emotions.
Yeah. So subconscious mind is going to respond to feelings, emotions, and then it responds to imagination. And there's other gateways as well. We're not going to go over all of them today. Okay? But these are some of the main gateways to the subconscious mind. And there's predictable paths. Hypnosis is one of the gateways, one of the big gateways into the subconscious mind.
Subliminal messaging or music when you're sleeping, doesn't that like get in your subconscious?
It can.
If it has.
It really works for some people. It doesn't work at all for others. I've seen it go both ways. I do think that subliminal messaging works. But that would be that strategy basically uses repetition and emotion generated through music. And that's kind of how the subconscious mind also really responds to rhythm. I haven't talked about that before. Rhythm, is that close?
Yeah.
That's close. Rhythm, that's a really ancient part of the brain that deals with rhythm. And there's certain things you can do. That's why music can be such a powerful way to influence the subconscious mind, but also like drumming and also doing certain things with like limericks and things like that. Like who remembers a dumb limerick from like when they were a kid? And it's like just burned into the brain, or like a nursery rhyme. And you're like, why can't I remember that, but I can't remember my boyfriend's cell phone number or whatever, right? Yeah. It's because of the way that the rhythm pathways work in the brain.